What? Come on. I'm busy. I got film to watch.
Is it pretty impressive what
Absolutely.
Devontae was able to do last night? Just basically fresh
He
off
hadn't
the
gotten off
plane.
the bench in a long time. He walked in and said, I'm going to score 30. I'd say that's impressive.
Gonna go for 40 tonight.
Weird situation. He was great.
Does that sort of undermine your job in a way, in that you just walked in from another team and didn't have any instructions at all? And scored 31 points.
Are you trying to say that I'm unnecessary and
I don't know.
superfluous? This could be.
The data would tend to suggest it.
No one should ever take themselves too seriously. That's for sure.
Honest, more serious and like, what is the challenge?
I'm serious? No.
What is the challenge of bringing in a guy like that and having to get him up to speed when you're on the road, not a lot of practice time?
Well, the first thing I'll say is, it's basketball. If it would have been brain surgery, maybe it would have taken a little longer, but it's a pretty boring game right now. Pick and roll. Shoot the three. That's it. You've watched enough. You could come on. I could play you, and you're going to know what that is. You'll be a little slow, but you'll be fine.
Now I'm getting my feelings hurt.
Is it odd for many years that you could ignore the trade deadline, but now it's clearly more involved with your group that the roster changes at this point of the season?
Well, we've rarely been involved at the trade deadline. We've done it a couple of times just to add somebody, in your quest for a championship. But this is a totally different situation, building from the ground up. So you're trying to, position yourself for the future, obviously.
I know it's kind of a broken record, but the effort the team shows in losing efforts or losing outings.
Yeah.
Do you continue to be as encouraged by that as you were a month or two ago?
Well, sure.
Or does that get
I
old?
mentioned to people last night, I said, we're still fighting with the league. I think that it should be a 36-minute game. I think 48 minutes is inordinately unfair.
Yeah.
So we're good for 30 to 36. But it's obvious when a kid can come in and do that, be the leading scorer. I think what it says more than anything is the group that we have with all the injuries all year has overachieved more than anything. They're in a lot of games. But the NBA games are won in the fourth quarter.
I just saw DeJounte walk by. Have you seen him today? And
No, I haven't seen him today.
I haven't seen him. What are your kind of thoughts on facing another former player that you spent a lot of time
I
with?
mean, he was basically a child, when he came, and now he's a dad. He matured in all kinds of ways. I got close to him, and when someone like that, moves on for whatever reason, you always remember him. You always stay in touch, and wish them well. He was fantastic for us. He's a sweet man.
Pop, you coached a million guys. What was it about DeJounte that attracted you so?
Well, I mean, first of all, you're not attracted to anybody unless you think they can play. I mean, you can be the sweetest kid or the greatest kid in the world, and if you're a dog on the court, you probably don't draft or trade or do whatever to sign that kid. Just a really talented, athletic young man who had a great personality and that sort of thing. So he was actually a no-brainer, really.
Sorry, Coach. How do you feel about Don Barlow from overtime? Is he adding anything to the organization? Have you had time to work with him a little bit?
No, not really. We're really intrigued by him, would be the best thing to say. He's got no basketball training whatsoever, really. But he's long and tall, very athletic, very engaging, really wants to learn, highly intelligent. So we're enjoying having him, and he's doing a good job in the G League. He'll play tonight. He'll play some tonight.
Do you have a sense when Kim Birch might be available for you guys?
I think that's going to be quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a red tape thing or what's the? I don't know what the hold.
But no, it's his body.
Oh, okay. It's an injury thing.
Yeah. I mean, initially he's got to get some paperwork done, but in the long term, I think it's his body.
If
If I can go back to DeJounte for a second.
Sure.
Like his signature shot seems to be like he gets to 14 feet and he kind of reaches with that high release up over his head. Since he came into the league, how did that part of his game develop, or did he already have it coming in or whatnot?
Well, I think, every player has a certain nature to their game. When they come in, some people are shooters, some people are better going right than left and back and forth. Some people have a runner, floater, some people don't. But he was diligent before and after practices and working on it. He did have a floater when he came. He wasn't really a shooter of any sort, but now his three-point shot is better, and a lot of that has to do with taking the shots and becoming more confident in that area. He's always been better going to his left than his right. He's comfortable going to the left for his jump shot when he crosses over on pick and roll, that kind of thing. So he already had that, but he worked on the three-point shot. He worked on decision making once he's in the lane, and that sort of thing, and he worked on defense. So every player adds to their game, but they usually come with a couple of things that are always already kind of natural to them.